Alrighty everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming, and I hope you guys are excited, as I am always. The day today is November something? The 2nd, November 2nd. Last time I saw you guys was Halloween, I believe. We had a very spooky stream together. And I actually had a fabulous night with Sarah and Amanda. They're fucking legends, the homies. We went to the club and got into some shenanigans. We locked ourselves out of the apartment. That was fun. But we had a good time. Many festivities were had. Many drinks were had, actually. I drank like 8 different drinks throughout the night. But since I spaced it all out really well, I was not too hungover. I actually felt great yesterday. Even though I didn't stream at all yesterday, I felt great. I have been exercising a lot more. I've been kind of just disconnecting myself a little bit from this game because I was kind of stressed out at the end of my last stream. Like, I don't know, I was just getting too in my head. I've just been playing too much. I needed a day off, I think. So I took that yesterday. I was like, oh, I'll work on a video. Yeah, right. I was like, I don't want to be anywhere near my stream room right now. I just want to, like, not exist in the public eye, at least. But I have been enjoying just existing in public, if that makes sense. Just walking around. I went for a skate this morning. The trees are fucking fabulous in Virginia right now, people. I cannot underestimate to you. I saw a tree that was just pure, you know how they change from like green to yellow to orange to red? I saw like a row of trees that were all just red, like just like deep, the sun like shining on this deep ruby red. Oh my god, there wasn't even a hint, because usually you see them changing. When you see red, you'll see some orange and yellow, but these were just pure ruby red trees. I was like, holy fuck, I feel like I'm in a video game or something. My life is like a video game. You guys know that TikTok? Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Just kind of warming up here with some silly toastiness. I don't want to spend too much time here today, as you can tell by the title. I want to spend a lot of time focusing on Dry Canyon and Nasty's loot, because there have been some slight strat updates since I have last seen you guys that I have not taken into account yet, so we are going to practice those levels. I really hope I can incorporate the fast routes in both of those levels, because they are pretty significant if done well. Probably, I'm gonna say like about 5 seconds each. I'm just gonna say at this point, if you do a good Dry Canyon with the optimal routes, and same thing with loot, you're saving 5 seconds per level. Okay, I gotta be careful on this ending here. I gotta make sure I do that. Just gotta remember to flame charge. Still come from that angle. Let's head over to Dry Canyon. No, let's do a little, let's start with loot. Since I got loot down here, let's start with loot. That was a fun little toasty there. Thank you for the good lucks, everybody. Traveling to Richmond for work. Nice, nice. Hope you enjoy. Would I ever do a Skyrim playthrough? Yeah, I've played through that game a lot. I haven't actually played a Skyrim since like maybe since pre-2020. I don't think I've properly done a playthrough of Skyrim. But I don't think I'm gonna stream that if I do that. We'll see. I'm not really in a big PC. I've actually was on a big RuneScape kick lately. Also, I think I need to refresh my capture card. It's a little choppy by the looks of it. Unplug this hoe. Sorry to kill the wonderful loot music for you guys. Deactivate, activate. There we go. Should be a little smoother now. Huh. Whatever. I guess it's fine. Maybe I was tripping. Anyways, yeah, I have not really been, yesterday I haven't played any RuneScape. I was super addicted last week, if you guys remember. Like, doing long-ass Gridmaster streams and shit. But I think I'm kind of chilling on it for now. Like, it's easy to kind of go off the deep end with these MMOs. so I'm not really on a PC gaming kick at the moment. I use an OSSC for upscaling, and if you want more info, you can type !setup on my chat. So yeah, let's start from the beginning of this level and go for the actual strats here. Make a save state right here. Oh, and then I gotta make the switch slot button not right stick. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone had a happy Halloween today. Or yesterday or whatever. I certainly enjoyed my day off yesterday. It was really fabulous. Anyways, so the way Touv does, the reason I have the video here down below me is because Touv does this a little differently. Yeah, he like just flops off and turns around like that. Which honestly might be the play. Also, let me see, does he do the... Yeah, he does the glide early there. I see the logic. So you have to do this. You have to glide right there on that. That's part of what raises the height cap enough to make this work. So that's why I've been doing it after the boxes here. Doing the full hop glide. But the thing about that is that you can't really slide off super easy doing that. Like you could, I guess you could hit the metal chests and then do this. But I'm gonna try it the way Touv does it. Try it that way. And make a different save slot here just for the start of the run. So wait. You have to like jump and then... How do you even like... Because you don't glide during... If you just jump, charge. You have to jump, charge, glide, charge. Jump, glide, charge. Jump, glide, charge? Yeah, I guess jump, glide... You don't need a charge, glide, charge, I guess. It's kind of hard to guarantee, like, to tell whether you really got a glide or not. So, like, charge, glide, charge is, like, more... That, it has a visual confirmation, you know? Whereas if you jump, glide, charge, it's kind of like, did I hit the glide or not? You know what I mean? The gameplay doesn't look choppy to you guys. Maybe it's just my OBS window being like that. If it looks smooth to you guys, let me know in the chat. But yeah, thank you for the good luck, Hunter Persian. Yeah, dude. It was a really... It's smooth. Okay, now. Yeah, it's got to be like my monitor or something. Did you see that? How he like hopped forward? It's cute. Without the directional stick. Yo, energy drink. Thank you for the 44 months. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. First sub of the day, my man. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Got my water right here. Cheers. Alright. So, we got a charge, glide, charge. Or jump, charge, glide, charge. When we get up there. And we gotta get up there more consistently. Dijora. Love the username. 13 months. Good luck with the practice. Smiley face. Smiley face is in the chat. What's up, Buzz? Am I doing push-ups? I'll do some push-ups here in a minute. Let me just try to figure out this strat here first. I'm taking things nice and slow today. Probably no runs. We'll see. If I feel saucy with these strats, I might want to do runs, but don't count on it. Because I'm probably just going to get in like an endless rabbit hole. Like... using up all my mental energy trying to figure out how to do this shit. So, the plan is practice day today. Give me this. Nice. Oh, and then I gotta remember not to do a fast jump charge there. When I land here, jump, charge, glide, charge. And then, you could do that and then pop back up that. Oh, that's crazy. So I should make the save state. I think I should make the save state like right when I land. Here, I know where. Right here. Yeah, like right there, save state. Okay. Now I practice charge, glide, charge. and then slide off on that. Slide off, turn around, and let me watch how Touv does it. Wow. Like this turns the route from being like 3 to 5 seconds into like 6+ seconds. Depending on what you, again, it sucks because it's like depending on what you're comparing to. But it's like, this is like at least 5 seconds total now, like on the whole route with that turnaround. Because that turnaround was really slow before, but this one's like actually viable. I mean, not viable, but you know what I mean, faster. Okay, here we go. But I need to get, but it's not gonna be viable until I can actually get good at it. It's just funny with these strats, because it's like, there'll be like 1 or 2 guys doing them, and then like, they'll just fade into obscurity, you know? I think Touv did press triangle on this one, right? He does press triangle on that. You're in my area a week ago. Gorgeous weather. Yeah, man. It's beautiful out here. Richmond, Virginia. I've really been enjoying being outside more lately. That's literally if I could sum up what I did on my day off, it was go outside. Which I don't normally do. Okay, I need to press triangle here. I gotta remember that. I gotta really like turn him around more. Where's the music? My disc stopped loading. Come on, you can do it. Oh no, I think my game crashed. No, we're good, we're good. Yes. I had to just press on my PS2 a little bit. That's why I can't use this PS2 during runs. It needs to like, it's not like 100% sealed. Gotta mess with it. Swamp Nuts, Florida, huh? That's where you're at? That's pretty cool. Florida's pretty fun. Which PS2 is this? This is the clear one. I practice on the clear one and I do runs on my old one. Because this clear one is the only one that can do true save states. So I literally just have 2 PS2s sitting on top of each other right now, with different versions of Spyro loaded up on them. Which is pretty epic gamer of me. Man. It's so crazy, like I don't know how Touv did this. But I'm gonna just ego grind this until I get it like once. I'm struggling to turn around all the way. If I let him fall a little bit more. Ooh, I feel like I'm getting better, getting closer. Rip train, yeah, I know. Hey, you know, it's not the size of the train that matters. It's the motion of the ocean. Better? Wow. You guys like that loot music? Get ready to get tired of that. Shout out Windows. Push-ups are looking good. Dude, you're right. Now that I've like messed around in this all for a bit, I'm gonna do some push-ups. Let's do it. I'm ready. I still got some excess body fat, don't get me wrong. But yeah, push-up time. Here we go. 20 big ones. Are we ready? Let's get it. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That is good. Oh my God. Nice. I might go take a piss actually now that I'm all woken up here. Right there. I like for the camera not to, even though I'm totally shirtless, I like for the camera not to show my nipples. Is that weird? Just so it's like less jarring when you come in here, you know? Alright. BRB. What happened to the game? What happened to the game, dude? Here, I'll refresh it. I knew there was something going on with this capture. Unplug, replug it. Come on. There we go. About to say. Gotta get me a new capture card. I gotta get me a fucking HD capture card that I don't have to unplug and replug like every time I stream. All the time. Every time I load up a game, I have to unplug and replug this fucking Elgato. I'm tired of it. Turn off my BRB. Yeah, the push-ups were so powerful, it broke the game. Exactly. The music got all weird too. Was it just like pure creepy pasta? That's funny. I hope you guys didn't get too spooked by that. It is the season for spooking. Dude, I can't even fucking... I gotta like fly lower here. Yeah. And then don't do that, do this. Oh, come on. Oh, get up there. Oh my god, damn it. I mean, I'm technically first success with that strategy, but hardly. Oh, hold up. Damn. Wait, why'd I jump? What's up, Dylan? Fuck. You gotta like dip. You gotta let that flop really dip. Really dip the flop into my sauce. My cream. Oh, come on. Yo, cause you gotta be like mashing X and like trying to flame. So you're like up here and you're like doing the occasional like flame while like you gotta like you gotta mash it so your thumb is over. So you gotta mash circle as well, basically. You gotta mash the double mash, which requires you to get your arm around and do that over circle and X. Unless you do it like that, I guess. You do it like this, or you could do it like this. But you gotta mash them both because you never know when Spyro's gonna fall out of the sky unless you fly down, basically. Almost 3 in a row. I know, something just clicked. The double mash. See what I'm saying? I gotta double mash it. See, that's my problem. We're not double mashing correctly. I'm gonna try doing it where like I don't do the triangle press, but instead I do the up press flop. It seems harder this way, to be honest. I like really press triangle early there. Too close. You don't want to be too close to it. You want to like really flop away from it. Promising, but not quite. Yeah, I gotta make an update to that breakfast sandwich video. Wanna get a breakfast sandwich? I gotta make an update to that. That's a pretty old video now. I would say that I normally don't make breakfast that big anymore. Sandwiches that big. The sandwich I make is very similar, but it's just half the size, like an open-faced. But, I did eat a big breakfast today. Big breakfast. Made, eggs and potato. I've been really loving, instead of buying, like, I used to buy, like, frozen pre-cut hash browns. But instead of doing that, I'll just buy a potato, poke it a bunch, 3 minutes in the microwave, chop it up into cubes, and throw it on a pan with some oil. And that's like that feels like way better, like home-style breakfast fried potatoes, you know? A little bit of garlic powder and salt, you're good. Some ketchup. Andrew Irks, thank you for the tier 1, appreciate that. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Exactly. Jimmy with the 11 months, dude. Nice emote. I hope you're doing well today. Ooh, nice. That actually... you know what I might be doing? I might be putting too much stock in doing it, like, perpendicularly, when really I should maybe be aiming more for this corner. Like, see how I bounced off that shit? It's weird because it kind of like ceilings you. It's not goated. There we go, that was goated. That was goated. That's what you want. That's what you want. I'm gonna do the rest of the route. I'm gonna make a safe state right here. Just so I can practice this cleanup. Like that. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Just empty charging down that way. Yeah, the empty charge is low-key GOAT there. GOAT material. Very nice. And then I believe you want to hit the guy early, and I don't know. I'm still not on the fence about how to do the purple chests correctly. Because if you hit this guy early, you want to do the purple chest right to left, so it makes a full 360. But you could also, like, go off to the... I don't know. I need to time it. I need to time it is what I need to do. I'll actually time this whole segment, is what I'll do for practice. And also, my live split doesn't work. There we go. Do it from a jump charge. Kind of annoying to do it like that. Oh my Jesus Christ. Can we turn on global hotkeys, please? Why are those always off by default now? So annoying. Alright. I was getting it nice with the empty charge. Yeah, you have to like kind of cock that empty charge up. $10 seconds to get to that gem. I'll just aim for that gem and end timing there. This is a really important section to practice because this section is another part of the reroute. Like, you gotta do all this, like, super clean if you're gonna do it. Fucking Windows noises. Can I just, like, split and then that resets it? Yeah, I can just use my split pedal the whole time. I don't have to take my foot off of it. It's gotta be able to get down to, like, 9. Yeah, it really doesn't matter which way you clean up these two boxes. The two purple springs there. I'll try it with a double chest just for funsies. Yeah, the double is not the play there, I don't think. Unless you could do one like where you grab them both and then... Here, hold on. Now you'd have to flame and then curve it back. So like, you get around him to the left. And then, I don't like it. It's also just easier to hit him going straight on, like that, rather than trying to get around to his left side. Getting around to his left side is actually fucking super annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna just do it like that. Split a little early. Okay, let's make save state number whatever. Number 3 or 2. Make save state number 2 right here. Yeah, 9.5. Well, the reason why I've been doing so much of this level lately is because the strats are really hard and are being currently optimized. Not just by me, but by Touv, who just posted a, this video I'm watching is a new IL record of this level. So I'm just trying to take what I can, incorporate what I can, because right now my route that I do here, like my safe route in this level, basically misses out on like 5 or more seconds of potential time save. But in order to get that time save, I gotta play it really risky, which means I have to practice this a lot. It's not that risky, but it is like, you know, for every time you're gonna save 5 seconds with this route, you're gonna like lose 5 or 10 seconds, like for most runs, you know, at my consistency. So yeah, let's make a save state here. But it's also just a fucking super interesting level. Also, like, I think people kind of sleep on loot. Like, unless you play this game, you don't realize like how crazy loot is. This level actually has one of the highest optimization ceilings in the whole game. And for many years, single segment runners, you know, like we really kind of like, just kind of left this, because this is the level after credits skip, and because some of the plane skips are already require some, you know, practice, it's like, alright, this level's risky enough at the end, has always been the attitude. I feel like, at least for me. It's like, you know what, like we got credit skip, let me just get second plane and just cleanly hit these planes and boxes and I'm good. But the truth is that like it can be a lot faster with this fast plane like this and the alternate routing at the start, amongst other small things. Oh yeah, so when I hit him like that, I have to do this and then jump up. How do I do this? I think I do it like, yeah, I do it like that, I believe. There. So that one's first stair. Great Chalupa King, thank you for the resub. Hope you're doing well today. Love you, man. Nice Billies. Billy. Gotta like aim it just right. Nope. There we go. Yeah, the position is super important here. The position and angle that you're facing. It's very precise. Like, not to mention that you got to do the frame, like the flame into X press perfectly. I mean, not perfectly, but like perfectly, basically. So there's like really two elements. There's like the position, like setup point, and then there's the actual flame open. I don't want to call it a flame charge, but it's like a flame charge opening. Because for some reason, in theory, it works where you just do flame and then open. But something about the charge helps get the flame under the door, I feel like. Gives it a better window. That's how most players do it, is they do a flame charge at like circle, square, X, but I'm still really bad at that motion. Even after so much practice. Come on, these gotta hit. What's up, Blue Eye? Doing alright? This promises to be very boring. I mean, yeah, you can tune back in, and I wouldn't fault you for not wanting to watch today's stream if you're interested in just watching runs. I totally get it. But yeah, I'll see you next time if that's the case. And thanks for tuning in at least. Is this frame perfect? Position dependent. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'd call it that. The other way around. Position dependent and then like maybe 2 frame window. But possibly frame perfect. The closer you are to the door, the more frame perfect the actual flame charge. I'll just call it a flame charge jump, even though you don't jump. It has to be a very fast flame charge jump. You missed diddles? Oh, like, I was about to say they're happening right now. Diddly diddly diddly. Like, you didn't miss nothing. You'll be wishing for a different song by the time I'm done here. Yeah, in runs. I know, the game feels oddly... The run feels oddly empty without loot at the end. Feels like it's missing something. I'm getting better. I'm just so bad at opening that door quickly. Thank you, Epilex. 100% category? Yeah, that's not a thing in this game because it's just like, what's the point? There is, in terms of alternate versions of 120%, you can do all gems, which, or instead of all gems, you'd call it like, what is it called? True ending. You can do true ending in this game, which is where you skip a bunch of dragons and eggs, but still get all the treasure. And then skip into loot to still get the 120% ending because it only checks for your gems. There's that, but there's no 100%. Or also another question that gets asked is there low percent in this game? But that is, any percent is low percent because you just complete the base requirements required of you. The thing that separates any percent and low percent is Nasty's World. Because once you get to Nasty's World, in low percent, you technically don't grab any gems. Which is kind of stupid, because then it's just like, alright, let me just now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like the same run, just with extra stupidity. That's not even interesting. So yeah, it's just any percent, 120%, and then Vortex. Those are like the main, that's why those are the only 3 main categories of this game. Everything else is like a foray into, you know, oh, maybe just 80 dragons, maybe just 12 eggs, maybe PAL, maybe Japanese. But yeah, most of those miscellaneous categories are different flavors of the 3 main categories. Any percent, 120, and Vortex. That's why a lot of people say like the 12 eggs or 80 dragons with cheats categories are better, because then they don't resemble any percent as much, like how low percent would. I'm having fun just flying in circles here. Is this good practice? You know what I should do? I should practice the later part of the level here. Let me open this up real quick. Make a save state right here. The other annoying thing about this route is having to go back for this. So you have to, you're not supposed to do the cleanup that I did. You're supposed to hit the thing that makes this route like way better is if you hit the early plane. Like, I need to be consistently hitting this early plane for this route to even be like that good, which is super annoying. And I don't mean this early plane, I mean like hitting him through the door. Because this is what happens, this is what you do when you don't hit him through the door, you see. Which is like fine, but it's like, if we had hit the rocket earlier, it'd be better, you know, but since I go back for the rocket, you know, losing a lot of the time save the route would naturally have. So it makes it really extra annoying like that. Like, even if you do the whole first part of the level correctly, like, it's very likely that you miss the quick plane, and then it's just like, fuck. So I literally have to just go back and like keep doing the quick plane a bunch more for this route to even be like that good. This route is that good, but you need to hit the quick plane, basically. Let me open this up. Let me do it from the top one more time, and then I'll make my way back there again. I will, after a while, I will switch over to another level though, so don't worry. I do have to look at Dry Canyon stuff today. Alright. This is the, no, we don't want it there. We want it, earlier. Trade my knowledge. I don't know. You can do that. You say that like it's a hypothetical thing. You could like learn a whole nother game, you know? And in the process, you're sort of trading all of your knowledge and expertise. It's like, obviously, if I were to learn a whole nother game and get good at it, it's not like that's impossible. But, you know, I would be trading in my, we'll say my preparedness with runs with this game. So it's not that crazy of a thought. It just takes time. Okay, make a save state right here. But, sorry, I totally didn't answer the question. You asked what other game would I trade my entire life experience with? I don't fucking know, dude. Morrowind. I already have. You guys sleep on how many hours of Morrowind I've played. That's what I'm saying. It's like any other game that I pick, I've already, like invested a bunch of hours. I'd have to pick a game that, like, I didn't already, like, waste my whole life playing. Like, I don't know. Fucking like WoW or something. But WoW sucks. World of Warcraft, that game sucks. Craig started playing, what, Guild Wars 2 or something? Yeah, let me just trade for some super sweaty MMO or something. Guild Wars 2, there you go. Well, let's go back to the door. WoW used to be good. I don't know. Alright, let me pause and unpause here. Yeah, I've never done a playthrough of Daggerfall. That'd be cool. All the mods. What mods do I gotta get for it? Definitely view distance. I want to get like max view distance. That's like a must for any Elder Scrolls game. What's up, Beard? Thank you for the good luck. I'm gonna hit this fucking bitch. Should I just do this? Is that like safer? I feel like it makes sense to like not push these stairs if you can more yeah, like I'm more consistently getting it by not pushing the stairs. Like what's more important, saving like a frame on the stairs or like 5 seconds with this trick? You know? Coming from this way you get to like curve it in harder. Wine's been your go-to? Nice. Yeah, dude, I had like 8 drinks on Halloween. Most of them being beers. It was quite good. I wasn't too hungover at all. I spaced them out really well over the night, so I was really drinking about 2 drinks per hour. Which is still, you know, that's still a decent amount of alcohol, but, you know, I didn't just like chug a bunch of shit at once or anything. And I ate well too, that was the other thing. I had a lot of food, so, before drinking. So that helped as well. Dude, I was getting this, now I'm not. Almost. I feel like you gotta do it to where, like, on this last jump, you wanna get the camera, like even with this wall. You see what I'm saying? Like, should I just take the time to set it up? Like, is that worth? I don't know. Probably not. Not like I'm getting that much more consistent doing it that way. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. This might be the play. Come on, that's so close. Yeah, right, Farnia? This is so whack, right? Never set this up. This is disgusting. This is an insult to this route. I hear you, man. I hear you. Trying to see if there's a way that feels comfortable to me, like staying on the fucking wall. It's just the general, don't set anything up. Not even Nestor skip. Just run straight in. What else do I set up that I don't have to set up? It's an interesting question, actually. What else is there in my routing that I set up all the time that's not necessary? Haunted, technically Wizard Proxy and Haunted Towers, I don't have to, I saw in Jordy's runs, you don't have to go into the wind tunnel. Though I'm not really sure if it's much faster one way or the other. Just, yeah, hold square. My new advice, never let go of square. Because when you're holding square, you're moving faster. I mean, it's basic science. This took me a decade of speedrunning to learn. You like the cosplays for Halloween? Thank you, Tulu. Yeah, they were a vibe. They were fun. I look like a fucking old ass. I look like a mixture between the Monopoly Man and Willy Wonka. It was awesome. Fucking mayor of Townsville. There we go. Yeah, when I had those glasses on, those were like my old backup glasses, so I just let Sarah, I just like, hey, do whatever you want to these. And so she just put like a big eyeball over one of the lenses, so I couldn't see. So, but it was fine, it was fine. I could just take them off and like, I still look super dapper because I could just hang the glasses on my vest, you know? So it was all good. Are we excited to fall back? What, like, fall back a grade? What does that mean? Or you mean like the season fall? Dude, it's been really beautiful outside. It's been actually fucking gorgeous. Gotta go here. Perfect movement. And then get the 2-ball here. 2-ball junior. That's how you do it. That's not enough, right? Oh, what the... Yeah, I'm resetting all that. My height cap is fucked now, I think, right? Yeah, so I have to do the level from the start. When you go that deep into the level and then you want to go back earlier on these practice codes, you still have to reload the level. And then you can come back here and the height cap's reset. That took me like an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure out. But yeah, I do think that doing the stairs individually kind of helps with the consistency of this section, rather than trying to do a double stair. Because then you're like so focused on the double stair, you know? And then you bonk it, like that just throws off everything. Yeah, it's... I mean, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it. And it is faster. Chalupa King, thank you for the 42 months, or pardon me, I meant to say Guinness Buddha, thank you for the $2. He says, hey Deo, good luck today, much love, man, dude, love you. Guinness, as always, great to see you, Chew. Yeah, I'd be curious to know, Farnia. I think the consensus is that it doesn't go as high as the squeeze proxy with the wall. I think that's the consensus, but feel free to to test it. Let me know otherwise. Thanks for looking into that. Because yeah, if that is a better way to get over the wall, I'm pretty sure it's a worse way to get over the wall, but if it's a better way to get over the wall, then that's big, that's time save. That's like one of those things, like, talk about like holy grails in this game, we just consistently proxy over that wall. That'd be wild. Man, I'm so bad at this fucking plane. I keep flaming like wrong. I'm not opening the door quick enough. Cause like, I'm doing this stupid thing where like, I gotta talk to you guys about how I'm doing this, because like, from what I understand, people who are good at this, they slide like from circle to square X like that. But what I've been doing is I've been doing like circle, square, X like that. Like knuckle, thumb, knuckle. But like that, I don't know. Like it does work, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know if the slide, I think the slide's probably better. Oh yeah, that's your setup? Or did you find that setup? I didn't even know. Jordy was... I'm not sure if Jordy was the first person I ever saw do that. Maybe I've seen you do it and I just forgot. Or someone else. I gotta give Farnia, like, respect for finding so much shit in this game. Farnia will remind you. He's like, dude, I found, like, all this shit that we're talking about right now. So don't sleep on the... Don't sleep on the Farnia. Oh, you found a consistent over the wall? What's the input? You have to have a video of that, right? Because I was under the impression you can go over the wall, but I didn't realize it was consistent. As in, like, consistent, not for a task, but for a person. So yeah, if you have if there's a video somewhere, like here, I'll go ahead and give you what's it called? VIP. Fuck, how do I undo this? I gotta stop looking at, oh my god, I gotta like close reopen this stupid chat window thing. Stupid chat window. We're talking about Haunted, yeah. So yeah, let me give you VIP real quick. Okay, there you go. Oh, and my capture died again somehow. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, if you have a link to the consistent over-the-wall strat, then I will definitely check that out. Bring back this. Maybe I should head over to Dry Canyon and let me refresh my capture. My scuffed ass stream here. There we go. I know, it's gotta be so crazy when my capture dies. It's gotta sound like a tear in the space-time continuum. So yeah, let's head over to Dry. I'm gonna go pee again real quick. Yeah. I play on PS2, yes I do. Back on the Sunday Bunday, hell yeah. Alright, BRB, one sec. I should probably bring up the Dry Canyon video. Thank you, Brian McNugget, for the resub. I just saw that. Hope you're doing well today. Swallowed wrong. Late to the party. Welcome, Miwo. Hope you're doing well today. Great to see you. Kale, great to see you as well. You have a video of all my 120s on my screen. What's my opinion on people making videos? You can make videos of my runs. I don't care. Hit me up. Yeah, dude, I could even pay you to post on my second channel for me. I'd be super down for that. If you wanted to do that. But yeah, even if someone makes videos and just posts them on a account without my consent, it might be a little weird, champ, but overall, like, I can't be mad if someone's clipping me out of context or something on YouTube. Like, this is the internet, you know? But yeah, I definitely encourage anyone that wants to... I don't currently work with a video editor or anything. In fact, I was gonna make a video yesterday and then just totally pussied out. I was like, fuck this, I'm over, like, video games. Like, I felt like... This is what I felt like. I was sitting there in front of my computer, I had, like, a little list of interesting video ideas, and I was like, I don't have anything to say, like, about this game. Like, I'm not gonna, like, manufacture some, like, oh, this shit is so nostalgic because this, like, oh, what about this unique, like, weather in San Andreas, or what about this fucking, like, cool area in Spyro? It's like, dude, like, I'm just not in that head, like, I don't care. You know, like, I'm not gonna manufacture that vibe right now, you know? Like, I'm not gonna, if I'm not feeling that, like, I'm not, you know? So I just wasn't feeling very inspired at all yesterday, in a creative mood or anything like that. Though I should make more videos in the future. But it's just something that, just the creative juices were not flowing for me. I was just not inspired at all. But that's not to say one day in the future I won't be. Is that how you do it? Let me watch the video. I have the dry canyon up here. I gotta like watch it on YouTube so I can full screen it. Yeah, going there, turn around like that, and then hitting those two guys. Yep. That's pretty smooth. Smokey says just that starting section up to this point that I paused is like 2 seconds faster. Your video's a meme? Oh, alright. Yeah, man, just... You can post whatever you want, I don't care. Yeah, Time Traveler's made a few of those, just silly little memes. Believe me, I know exactly what you mean. Probably a stressful watch, honestly. Hearing me talking on top of myself. Anytime I record a commentary, I'm always like careful about that. I don't want to talk over myself. It's just so weird to hear like multiple of the same voice talking at the same time. Gotta get that turnaround. There we go. And then flame charge that guy. Alright, let me bring up this video. Boom. Wait, with the 120 routing? Hold on, there's like a bunch of text down here. Alright, let me just watch it. Read the text in a sec. Yep, that's it. I mean, that's over. And then you got... You're supposed to go to the stairs that way, but yeah, like that's the over the wall. That's pretty cool. I hate you and hope you die. Let me line up this trick. Is that how you feel about me, Farnia? Is that... this... Is this us right now? Am I the baby that's lining up the trick? All right. Okay, so let me see what the text says down here. Approach with 120 routing to get wizard hitbox. Enter into the back right side of the whirlwind. Back right side of the whirlwind. Charge and D-pad right. Release and repress D-pad right. Oh, it's about the game. Okay. I was feeling very awkward there for a sec. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I can relate to that. Line up with the right edge and try to push in as far as possible. Okay. Try to push in. Let me watch it a few more times here. But hold on, let me just visualize the inputs like how you said, and then I'll watch it again. Enter backside, charge, and D-pad right. Right, held out of the way. Release and repress D-pad right. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So it's holding D-pad right and then letting go. And here, let's head over there. What am I doing in this level? Let's head over there. I do want to spend more time in Dark Canyon, but right now this is pressing matter. That's so funny. You knew about this since 2020. I'm sure you've told everybody about it by now, and myself included. And I just didn't realize that this was supposed to be the consistent over-the-wall strat. I guess in my mind, I must have like written it, and I'm sorry for this, I must have written it off as like, oh, well, you know, they say this consistently goes over the wall, but does it really? Like, I haven't like properly tried it to like really assess that myself. So my bad if I wrote this off like years ago. I might still write it off again, by the way, just fair warning. I might still be like, fuck this. But at least let me try it. At least let me try it. So yeah, let me check the entry on this whirlwind real quick. Entry on the whirlwind, around the back. And then you let go and repress. That's just the key about it. That's the only difference, is that you enter further from the back of the whirlwind and then let go and repress right before impact. Okay. I think I get the idea. But let's see if I can actually do it now. And I gotta not use analog stick. I gotta use my D-pad for this. As time goes on, the D-pad strats become more and more prevalent. Okay, pause, unpause. So I'm here. Around the back, okay, D-pad right, and then repress right. And then, do we let go of square? Do you let go of square on the proxy? Or do you do a roll? I remember talking about, like, you were talking about rolls years ago. It's like ancient history now. Yeah, let go of square. And then I'll let you respond to the roll query. But I'll try both of those things. Rolls went nowhere, okay. Should I be jump charging up that slope? Oh, I didn't do it right. Gotta get up here with, and then switch to D-pad. Okay, I think I let go too late there. I think I'm not getting around the back of the thing enough. Okay, hold on. I have to let go square. Yeah. Just D-pad right. Not letting go of it enough. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah, you let go. You're supposed to let go. I don't know what I was tripping about letting go of square. You're supposed to let go of square very early here. By the time you've charged, like you have let go of square. I don't know why I was tripping about holding it. There it is. Yes. Oh, damn it. Oh, thank you, Farnia, for bringing this ancient technology to my attention. Oh my god. It's painful, but I gotta do it from the fly. But I'm on true save states. But you're right. You're right. You're still right. If this were a respawn, I would be saying, oh, I can't practice it like this. But since this is a true save state with the modern practice codes, I think it's more, slightly like more reliable as a practice. But yeah, back when we only had respawn points on the practice codes, you like literally could, like his hitbox is just fucked up for whatever you have to, you know. Yeah, the newest build, and you have to have the right PS2 to actually do the true save states. Like I had to, look at this, I had to fucking borrow this fucking clear 75K from Pablo's Combos. And then I got my actual runs PS2 underneath. So yeah, it's annoying. I'm like not letting go early enough. I think I repressed a little late. No, that was too early. Have I seen Dracula flow? Like, world's greatest rap battle with Dracula? Dracula versus Frankenstein? Dude, I'm sucking now. I got it once and then I got excited that I can't get it anymore. There we go. That can at least get up over there if I'd have let that go a little longer. There we go. That's the one, and then we go over here. Boom. Oh my god. Yes. Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe I wrote this off. Like, I have to apologize again. Like, I know for a fact Farnia and possibly others were talking about this on Discord ages ago. It is, I will say it is more, for my level of consistency right now, it is definitely a lot more scary. But I might, hopefully I can get it to where I'm at least getting a workable proxy every time. It does feel like you're gonna do that a lot more often. Alright, this is my old way. To be fair, my old way isn't like too far off, but yeah. But no, you're right. Let me start doing the level from the fly-in now, just so I can get the feel for it. See if it feels any different. Because like Farnia said, like during practice with that, even with save states, it might be a little jank because you do stop for a moment. Even with the save state, you do stop for a moment before setting it up, which weirdly impacts like his hitbox, the wizard's hitbox. Like how you set up the wizard affects the hitbox. Even though he runs to the same spot every time, his hitbox is not the same every time. No, I do, but you saw the speed there. I almost had that. Maybe I should make a save state. Here's what I'll do. I'll make a new slot. Reload the level. I'll make a slot like when I go into the first whirlwind. So that way I don't have to like redo the whole level. Just enough to where it's relevant for the wizard. No, that was bad. I have to just redo the whole level for that. Literally, if you do that in a run, that's like, okay, GG. To like a bunch of time. I mean, you could probably still catch the door like that, but you're like having to skip the firework chest and stuff. Not what I want here. Okay, this should be good. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, we still got the trick. Like, if this happens, I'm happy, you know? It's like, okay, we're good, you know? Try it again. If I can do that every time I quote-unquote fail this, then I can do it in runs, you know? Oop. Nice. Damn, that almost got high enough. Like, even when that happens, it's like, hey, you know what? I'm still happy. Almost. I didn't quite repress it correctly. It's actually kind of a quick repress, I'm noticing. Quicker than I'm anticipating. Let me just look. Does getting the other red there matter? I don't think it does, right? Getting the other red there. Because it's like going for that extra red, it is kind of, it does take like a frame or two away, depending on your approach angle. So yeah, don't stress that red. It's bad. I feel like I entered too high on the whirlwind there. That felt good. Again, that was like a good setup, but I didn't I think my problem is I'm repressing a little late. That's what it feels like. It's immediate, yeah. Hey chat, why does the game look weird? Things seem brighter? I don't know. I don't have my brightness turned up or anything. It's pretty normal. Normal game capture. What's up, Ian Christopher? Thank you for the good luck. Wish you had an input display. No, I get what you mean. I just have to repress. I'm like, I feel like I'm starting to feel when it's gonna go right and when it's not. I'm on track here. Yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna go back to the original save state and just work on the actual execution here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, and even faster than that. I gotta like, I think I'll, for the sake of my own muscle memory, I'll let go of square and the thing is I'm like repressing square like a fucking idiot. Like the square press is getting me right now. No, I'm like not letting go of that. I gotta relearn this timing here. Later. I feel like I gotta do it later. There it is. Yeah. It's like right before you land. Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm seeing it now. I was doing the whole situation too early. Wow. That's crazy, actually. If I go in front of him, that means I held right too much. You can bias it forward, yeah. I'm gonna try this concept now, this timing, but with the analog stick. What's up, Brian? Or, pardon me, Ian Christopher with the YouTube membership. Thank you, man. Welcome to Spyro Gaming Legend. Wait. No. It's tougher to like do the immediate let go and put it back with the analog because you're like smashing it. Like you got that travel time of the stick. I can see why this strat is like better with D-pad. Because it's like you go like immediately from one frame you're full right to the next frame neutral to the next frame full right, you know, type of beat. And I gotta get around the back of the wind tunnel as well. That's the other aspect to this. Yeah, see how that changed things? Right now I'm still kind of entering from the side as part of the issue. Oh, that was better. Ah, almost. No, that was too high. Yeah. Whew. Dude, you're the best, Ian. Welcome, welcome. You're cooked right now, got high, went to get a haircut. Eating mozzarella sticks, nice. Alright, now let me go back to just doing it my old way here. I can't even do it my old way anymore. Idiot. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this save state is a little funky. I might have to go back to the other spot. Whew. Man, crazy. Getting reamed by the ad break. Yeah, dude, I should just turn my ads down. They're like pretty fucking high right now. I'm just gonna turn my ads down. They're kind of crazy right now. It was 10 minutes. I'm gonna bring it down to 3. Did it save? I think it's on 3. Anyways. Over the wall. Yeah, ever since I turned the ads up like a couple days ago from like 6 to 10. And I've had a couple of salty messages in my chat over the last couple days. So I don't even want to read that. I just want to like fucking just be as much of a homie as possible. It's a different, it's like a few, I would say the difference between running a few, like as little ads and as most ads is several, probably like $200 a month, roughly, just from Twitch. So it's definitely not a negligible amount, but it's at the same time, it's like, is that worth like ruining the viewing experience? Like, probably not. If people are trying to get, the idea here is that people are cozy lurking and stuff, and then it's just like a bajillion ads, it's like, come on. It's dumb. Ads suck. Dude, yeah, Twitch, and I have also noticed it for YouTube as well, that like I used to, you have to keep your ad blocks updated or like download new ones every now and again, or like shit of that nature. Like get different like third-party apps to watch YouTube if you don't have premium. It's just like holy shit. And I'm not paying for Twitch Turbo. I used to have Twitch Turbo, but then I realized like I started feeling bad whenever I like wouldn't watch Twitch for a while, and I'm like that's not right. Like, it's better if I'm not on Twitch all the time, right? Like, so if I have Turbo, like, it's kind of making the opposite, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of people feel that same way with Premium, where it's like they're trying to get off of the fucking video essays and actually do something with their fucking day, you know? Their life. So it's like, yeah. It's not even about the money, it's like the principle of the thing. That's why YouTube membership should allow ad-free viewing. I've always felt that that's like the #1 benefit of a Twitch sub, is ad-free viewing. Bangers. Here, let's go back to this other save state. Get a more accurate portrayal here. Yeah, YouTube membership does not stop ads. There's no setting for that, as far as I know. If it could, I would turn it on to do that. Yeah, I could. What I could do is if I wanted to be like the ultimate, or just one idea. I'm not gonna say this is like the ultimate homie thing to do, but like, if I wanted to be helpful for people in the ad department, I could just turn them off all the way on YouTube for my streams. So that would be like minus $40-ish a day for me, which does add up over like a month of streaming. So it's like, I feel like people understand I gotta run a little ads, but like it just doesn't feel right to run like 10 minutes an hour on Twitch. Or like 22 an hour like I used to, way back in the day. But yeah, just there's nothing that feels worse than getting a message in your chat that's like, dude, ugh, ads, you know? It's like, fuck. So you're just trying to say hello to anyone, it's just like, ads. And then whenever you talk about it, it's like everyone in the chat is like, nah, girl, get your money up, girl, run as many ads as you want. Because like the diehards are the ones like in the chat talking. So it creates this like, this dissonance in your head of like, well, I might as well. Versus like, I just want my stream to be good to watch. Yeah, gotta keep the lights on. Right. But yeah. Best not to overthink things at the end of the day. God fucking damn. Dude, wait, where's the... Why'd my game die? God damn it, where's the... This is like the third time... Is my capture card just dying now? What's going on, everybody? The stream crash? No, it's just the capture card. Dude, this is the third time it's done that today. Literally, I might need to go get a new capture card. That's crazy. Here, let me turn off and on my my OSSC actually. Maybe that's part of it. Yeah, it goes demonic. I can only imagine what you guys are hearing. Yeah, that shit is so annoying. I wonder if I could have it to be like, to make it auto refresh. I think like OBS has an option for that. It doesn't. Damn. Dude, imagine I'm on a run like tomorrow and I gotta like restart my capture card. Good thing I'm not getting a PB anytime soon. But yeah, I should go on Amazon and just get like a $40 HD capture card. Because it's not the capture card that determines the quality, it's the fucking, look at that! Oh, make it. It's the fucking upscaler. And the de-interlacing. And the output, medium. Literal output. Output resolution, what I meant to say. Watching me mash the controller, dude. I'm like doing this badly now. I'm like kind of unlearning. I got it once or twice. Definitely not consistent with it yet. I'll probably head back to Dry Canyon here soon because my brain is starting to melt with this. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Let me do it my normal way here first. Just to make sure I remember how to do it the normal way. Like my normal way with the analog. And then I'll get it one more time, the fucking over-the-wall Farnia style. And then we'll move on. Yeah, my problem is that it's like I have to decide which side of the wind tunnel I'm jumping in on. Just try to get old strats first. There we go. That's old strats. Maybe I'll try doing it with that same setup now with the Farnia. Just to see if that helps. No, I didn't let go. No, I have to do it. I have to jump around the back. They say to jump around the back, I jump around the back. I am not gonna question it. Almost. Is there a wasp nest? There's like 10 of them. Yeah, I think they tried to make a nest last night. You can see if they made one if you look through the kitchen window. Right now the blinds are closed in the kitchen, but if you look, you can see the corner where they may have made one, where it's like a blind spot on our patio. So you can take a look at that if you're curious. But yeah, there was a few kind of congregating I noticed last night and this morning. I was hoping they'd kind of go away. Wasps love our roof. Maintenance. Maintenance is like, a wasp nest is not an emergency. I know you're being attacked by wasps and need medical attention, but that is not an emergency. We are not coming to help. So we were fucking locked out of our, fucking, apartment on Halloween. It was like 2 a.m. And, I tried to put in an emergency maintenance request, but apparently that's not an emergency. So we had to call a locksmith. Had to call a fucking locksmith to come and drill open the lock on our door. And then he was a G because he put it back. This was the part that I had to give him credit. He drilled open the deadbolt on our door, and then he put it back together and soldered his drill holes with like a lighter. And I remember being drunk as fuck at like 2 a.m. I was like, dude, you're the best, man. Thank you. Holy shit. Sarah and Amanda were all cold in their Halloween outfits. It was like, oh my god, what a G. I made sure to tip that guy well. Yeah, what a beast. Beast mode. Saving our Halloween. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, like anytime we call maintenance now, that's not an emergency. We're not coming. To be fair, it's like, I rarely ever do emergency maintenance requests. That's like different than a normal one. What pays better per viewer? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't have it broken down by the viewer. If you do want to break it down by the viewer, it's kind of hard because you have to take demographics into consideration. Like a viewer in a country with like an unstable currency is actually less valuable to an advertiser. If you're just talking about the raw ad revenue from any given viewer, you have to take their demographics and ad reach into account. So it's like instead of this many cents per hour per viewer, it's that many depending on where you live. I think that's the answer, but I'm not sure. But to answer your question, I get generally paid more by Twitch because I generally have more monetary subscribers on this website. We have 500 something subs right now on Twitch and 120, I believe, on YouTube members. So just for that reason alone, I make more money for Twitch. But it's all just people giving me, being generous. I could, if I had to go off ad revenue alone, I couldn't live off of streaming. It would be like less than $1,000 a month, which is still like a lot, you know, but I think at best between Twitch and YouTube, I'm getting like $500 or $600 a month. So that's why you guys actually donating and subscribing keeps me going in a really big way. And then also, you know, now that I have a girlfriend, we're in a very committed relationship. You know, we share finances and stuff, so her salary also kind of gets factored into my lifestyle as well. I think this year will be the first year she makes more than me, actually. Because I've been falling the fuck off. In all honesty. But that's alright, I still got enough stoned chatters here to keep me company. Keep me going. As long as I got enough to keep me going, I'm good, you know? Yeah, she's girl. Dude, Sarah really is a girl boss, and she doesn't even acknowledge it. But she's like the best PR lady ever. She's on her laptop like all day. Doing that shit. Her boss loves her. Yeah, Malaysian whales. Yeah, if you're from Malaysia, you're like worth more to an advertiser or something. I don't know. Who knows? Or if you're in like Venezuela, that has like some place that has a currency that's like crashed, like, you know, a prime sub from some countries where the dollar or whatever is devalued, actually ends up being less money given to the creator. You know what I mean? Not that that's anything that anyone has control over, you know. Obviously, you are from where you are from. You know, let's say you're watching from the Antarctica and your Prime sub gives me like pennies on the dollar. It's like, dude, I'm just glad you're here. I'm just impressed you could get a internet connection from that far, you know. I'm chilling here with the polar bears. All right, I'm gonna head over to. I'm not gonna incorporate. I'll look at this more, Farnia. I'm definitely nowhere near consistent with this, obviously, but I'm glad to have learned the ways, learned the ancient ways. So yeah. Because yeah, if you fly straight to the stairs by going over the wall there, that is like a 10-second time save. That's actually insanely huge. But you know, I gotta kind of hop between levels so I don't like go totally insane. So we're gonna look at TAS Canyon now. And actually the IL strat does this, which is apparently faster. Oops. Get that triple. Try to no reset this. Also, it might be faster to grab that guy after, like from right here, do this. Kabam. I kind of like that more, actually. I have timed it to be like pretty similar, one way or the other. Or just do this. Now I'll start making some save states. Should I leave like one of these guys maybe? Let me see how that feels. Pretend like I got him. Nah, don't leave that guy. That's ass. Yeah, for real. DJ makes a great point. Like, ad revenue from like video live stream content online is actually like the fact that it's like even more than $1. It's like pretty amazing. Like if you make like shorts or like Instagram reels or TikToks, like you're not making any money. Even if like a ton of people watch them, you're barely making money if you're lucky. Like sponsors and stuff. But yeah, like Twitch and YouTube and just Kick and all these streaming websites, they're overpowered because they give the most ad revenue to the creators. Which isn't saying much, by the way. Like, don't think, you know, again, I'm not like swimming in the dough or anything. It's just better than like almost nothing. 48, thank you for the Prime. Yeah, better than nothing. You know? When corporations control your paycheck, you gotta be thankful for better than nothing, literally. Dude, this capture card definitely needs an exorcism. I should like go on Amazon and see like what capture cards you guys recommend. Do we have any capture card nerds in the chat? Surely there's some nerdy game capture retro setup people here in the chat. Any capture card recommendations? I'm gonna go on Amazon right now. I should be able to find, just if I look up HD capture card, I should be able to find one for pretty cheap. My girlfriend has this one for $27.99. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says, yeah, capture card for Whatever. Should I just show you guys on the computer? I'd rather just order through my phone. I could just try hers out and just use hers. Bro said Elgato. Dog, how do you think I got in this situation? Because I'm using an Elgato. You turned a job at a hotel, $9 an hour. Damn, they still have jobs that are $9 an hour today in 2025. That's deplorable. That's slave labor in today's economy. Aver Media. I see. You guys don't have any good recommendations, I'm sorry to inform you. But I might try, just for funsies, I'm gonna go see if Sarah's capture card in the other room works. Just so I can see if I could use it as a backup, potentially. BRB. Where is this capture card that I was looking for? I think it's in the other room. Hold on. Found it. Found it. Now I gotta take, let me plug it in. See how it works. Actually, I'll wait. I'm gonna wait until my current capture dies again. I wanna see if it happens again today. It's happened like 3 times already today. I'm curious. If it happens a 4th time, then I'll switch to the new one. Deal? You'll let me know if you crash, thanks. In your car screen? Yeah, definitely don't drive and watch me. But you can drive and listen to me. Yeah, it's like super laggy, this capture. I'm gonna refresh it just out of curiosity. I think my OBS is just kind of fucky today, I don't know. The Elgato. Anyways. Don't let it distract me. I need to make a save state there at the dragon. I've already done this intro like a trillion times. I need to start making some save states here. Almost. Okay, make a save state after this dragon. What's up, Brian? Feeling alright. Feeling chill. Fuck. Do that whole section a few more times. I wonder what's the fastest way to hit this guy. I think the fastest way is actually to do a frame glide, so that way you kind of like charge over him a little. Not all the way over him, but like partially. Because if you just jump charge down, what's going to happen is he's going to push you back really hard. Especially if you're going for the stairs. Well, back when we were going for this guy, it doesn't matter. But when you're going for the stairs, you kind of want to do a little frame glide and hit his top right side for the smoothest line. Oop. And then not clip that. Oh, come on. No? See how I got pushed back super hard? It's tough. It's tough to get this jump exactly right. You have to really zigzag your way down there. I gotta practice flame charging that bitch too. Even though you don't have to. I look like an emoji? What does that even mean? Is that a is that a compliment? Alright, go up this way. I'm just gonna kill these guys now. Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's get up here and make a save state. Make a new save slot. Hold on. There we go. Go up here. And go here. Practice this. You really don't even have to flame charge this guy. It's pretty much unnecessary risk. It's like almost the exact same line whether you flame charge him or not. Like, okay, whoop-de-doo, you like saved a frame there, you know? Maybe. As long as you reach the other green, that's the important thing. Nice pushback. Okay, let me make a new save slot, number 3 coming up here. Need that. Perfect. Perfect. By the way, shout out 48 with the Prime. I don't know if I shouted you out earlier, but thank you, Ford. Love you, man. And, yeah, I don't think I missed anyone else. Let's reload the level for some music and get into this. Now, here's where the route actually gets interesting. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna just blow these up real quick and go from here. Make a save state like over this. Make this one over slot 1. Oh my god, come on. Fuck. Try that all again. You inspired you to speedrun? Dude, nice. Good luck. What's up, Undercover? And thank you for the good luck. What a blast from the past. This whole route. This whole stream. Yeah, this route's, it's funny because this route's like new to me, but yeah, it is actually pretty old. All the elements of it like have yet to be like fully done in like a single segment IL. Like the current IL record like goes over here and grabs that early. But I asked on Discord and they say it's like 3 seconds faster. They said 3 to 4 seconds, but really it's probably like 2 to 4 seconds for a human. Faster to spinless jump that after everything. But this is I just really like this movement here. I just want to be able to nail this in a run at some point. Probably jump charge out of that guy. Also, better to grab these like that. Like, there's just so many like little details to it that, you know, other players have like sort of conjured up over the years. From a TAS, from a IL, from a PB. Now, with spinless, I found... I'm not doing it well at all right now, but I found that I need to focus on jumping as far forward around the corner up there as possible. Like that. Like that's the key, is that you get a nice, you gotta, there's a few steps to it. You gotta land solid on this, like land on the front half. If you land like on this part, you're not gonna make it because you'll be conserving downward momentum. So land on the first half of the pole and make sure you jump as far forward while turning left around that corner. And then it's like consistent. Up to the current save state, you and Crazy put that together. What year was that? What's up, DJ? Thank you for the 420. But yeah, a lot of stuff got rerouted. Like, even in the TAS, it's not all the optimal routing. It's mostly the optimal routing in the TAS, but... like, so there's stuff in the first half of the level that I was looking at. I keep forgetting to grab those threads. But pretend like I got him. I don't know why I flame charged him, but there you go. And get this triple box. Nice. You have to be really aggressive with that one. Yeah, it's basically no, and it's funny with Saboom's old. That's what I'm saying is like this whole levels route at the high level is like so many different players at once. You got Saboom who was doing stuff from the TAS, and then you got Smokey who got the IL record with some slight. So like yeah, it's just all crazy. It's all interesting. There's elements from all those players as well as like you said you and Tasser, other Tassers. Some slide offs here that people aren't really doing, you know, things like that. Like I gotta put my own little flavor on it, you know. Oh shit! Perfect, perfect. Smokey, yeah, not Smokey, Smokey. Get it right. Oops. Missed the flame. Okay, do this ending one more time, and then I will go from the top of the level again. It's just a fun level, man. Like, this is a genuinely fun route to practice. Oop. Sloppy. Ugh, so hard to get around that. Oops. Oh my god, so close. A little far. Alright. From the top. Do I have a save state near the top? I'm gonna redo my save state number 2 to be closer to the beginning. Just so I can practice the triple spring here at the beginning. Or after the beginning, rather. Also, start the level. Hold on, do you start the level? You don't start the level with the flame charge because that's right. You know what's so funny is an IL or a TAS would start this level with a flame charge, right? It is totally possible to hit. But it's one of those flame charges that's so far away. Like you have to start with a baby charge into a flame charge to guarantee it. But you don't have to, obviously. It's like, it's not like you don't have to, but it's like, that's something I've always done, I remember. So let me try doing it without any flame, or without any charge. See what I'm saying? Like, that happens all the fucking time if you don't give it a little baby charge. Just one of those funny safety things. See, or that, you'll get a half flame. You need like a fucking perfectly angled flame charge to hit that. Or like a little walk or something. But yeah, might as well just be holding charge and then... And even then, if you're holding charge, you might miss it again. It's just funny. So yeah, hold charge, up left, and then flame charge, yeah. For safety. No need to be a hero. Okay, save state right here. Oh, do that a few times. ZL, speaking of another player that sort of contributed to this level, ZL does it where he doesn't flop off the end here. I've seen other players do this as well. Like where he gets this triple, but then like charges. Like, I don't even know how. You have to like just have the world's craziest like jump forward to frame glide it. You'd have to not glide immediately. You'd have to save the glide and do one of those, like frame perfectly. Oh, capture card. Okay, guys, so that's the 4th time this guy... Thank you. Hopefully it wasn't gone for too long. Yeah, I just... This is the capture card it was. Fucking piece of shit Elgato. Fucking throw that shit Piece of fucking garbage. I have to plug this new one in now. This was the one I was looking at on Amazon. Sarah just happened to have it. That's why I recognized it. So I'm going to plug this in right now. Give me a moment. Might be kind of jank. It's a wireless. No, I don't think runs today. We'll see, but probably not. HDMI input. Plug her in. Oh, I think what I can do is on my old capture, so that way I don't have to put this one on the ground. Hold on. Let me do something. I'm having a brain blast. Where'd that cable go? Where'd it go? Am I stoned? Yeah, whatever. Look, it's fine. I'll worry about that later. Let's just use this for now. Worry about that later. Yeah. Let's try to get this new card working here. Video capture device. HD cap cheap. HD cap cheap. And then we want to use this one, I think. Yes. And then let's make a custom resolution here. Make sure it's outputting the full 1920 by 1080. Match output FPS, or let's just do highest FPS. Or actually, I'll do match output FPS, so that way it says like consistent. But no, but it auto selects at 30, which isn't like necessarily accurate. So I'm gonna do highest FPS. Video format any. But you guys can see what I'm. Oh wait, hold on. It's covering my whole face. How does that look? That look good? Did I do good? Seems pretty smooth now. Turn down the game. Oh, is it really loud? Oh, sorry everybody. Sorry about that. One sec. Yeah, right about like... Right about here. Is that good? Is that better? Keep messing with the capture. I got the settings right here if you want to look at them with me. Let's look at these settings together. Video format, any color space, default, color range, full. Okay, that did nothing. Buffering, enable. You want to enable buffering in case you drop frames or anything, I think. Does this look better than just default? What does default look like? It looks the exact same. Maybe I should just stick with default? Yeah, it's the exact same. Anyways. GG. There is a black bar at the bottom. Here we go. It is actually slightly... That should be about right. I should like get like a PNG of like a 4:3 picture and like put that over my OBS so I can actually like stretch it to exactly 4:3. I might do that. Just for funsies, just to see if that's like a thing I can do. 4:3. The 4:3 aspect ratio. I know you can do it in OBS, right? Here, let me get rid of the Elgato thing. Elgato. Instead of using a PNG, I can just use fucking OBS's built-in shit. That video a little smaller. This is why we have practice days, everybody. So we can just fuck with this shit, you know what I mean? I don't have to be like, all right, whatever, who cares, let's do runs, you know? Anytime I'm doing runs, it's like, I don't got time for all this 4x3 nonsense, you know? What's it called? HD capture. Bring that down here. Is it edit transform? Yeah. So it's like here where you can do 4x3 or something, right? Oh, this is the size. It's this many pixels by that many pixels. But is that the cropped amount of pixels? Like, say I uncrop it a bit. No, because yeah, the actual size of the source is not like if I were to crop it like this. Oh, it does change its position. Oh shit. And then when you try to move it, sometimes it unstretches itself. That's the thing, because that's the problem with these HD capture cards, is they always try to force 16:9, and there's no like way to go into the capture card itself to make it output 4x3. As far as I understand, let me check. So you have to do it through OBS's like actual cropping. But let me just check. Yeah, there's no way. When you go into these video properties, it's just like very basic, like light and stuff. Crossbar, like, no. You can't actually set the resolution correctly here. Even if you do the custom resolution, you'd have to like turn it down. You have to turn the output down like a shit ton to make it actually be 4x3. Which is, maybe that's the play. Is that the play? To like make the actual output 4x3? Because I've always been under the impression you want to make the resolution from the card like as high as possible and then just stretch it down to the resolution you want, rather than having it output a lower resolution than stretching it up. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like if I make it a higher resolution, it's like then I don't have to stretch it out as I can make the actual source smaller, which in theory is a better, you know, graphical fidelity. Let me say. But yeah, I think maybe this is the place to do 16x12 instead of 1920 by 1080. Is to do 16 by 1200 because this looks like closer to 4x3. So do that custom resolution. And then this way we don't have to actually we don't have to stretch it now. We can just like make it bigger or smaller. So this is probably going to be the best way to do it. This capture card, by the way, can I just reiterate, this capture card that's like $30 off Amazon is performing better than a fucking $150 Elgato. Just in case that wasn't clear already. Like, thank God for the $40 Amazon, whatever, $30 Amazon card. And thank God Sarah happened to just already have one. I didn't have to buy it. So yeah. Should be good. I think we figured it out. Yeah, that's a lot smoother than what my Elgato was looking like before. My Elgato was looking choppy. Way fucking better. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Bill? Guys, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, the fuck. I don't even know where it went. Oh, there it is. Can I show you guys something? I want to show you guys something. Hold on. These two. This was the capture setup right here since like 2018, 2019. And this upscaler, you can see that what I have here is very similar to what I have here. It's just a different one, OSSC and the cheap capture card down there. It's a similar thing. But these were the ones I was using ever since 2019. And I had to change this one because it blew a capacitor. And I had to change this one because it's an Elgato. Just now. But yeah, like I still have my original capture setup that I've recorded every PB pretty much on. Every modern PB that I've done. Every video, every whatever, like capture card related thing. I use these. And then to make it extra emotional is that this was essentially gifted to me by a viewer that is no longer with us. I was like, man, I really could use, because before I even had this is an expensive setup. Like just these two things I'm holding is like $300. Just these two things. And so I was like, man, I would really love to get this. At the time, this thing was like $200 just on its own. Really want to get an OSSC, and big shouts to Later who sent it to me, or sent me the money for it. He literally just donated $200 right there. He was like, all right, go get that. I'm like, that night I ordered this. And I put cute stickers on it and everything. This thing has gone to events with me. Cool devices, you know, but they've served their time. They've served their years, and now they are, you know, they're gone now. Just like Later. Just like so many, you know, people. But yeah, it's like a physical memento of like all my old streams, you know? Very special. Yeah, Farnia knows. Farnia knows. Thank you for the good luck, Aegis, and to yeah, hearts in the chat. Hearts in the chat, you know, looking back on stuff, on life. Any regrets, anyone? It's okay, don't... If you're thinking of sharing a regret you may have in life, perhaps just keep it to yourself at the moment. Let's keep things not too heavy right now. Or do if you want, I don't know. Type what you want, man. Type what your heart tells you. I don't mind. But yeah, sentimental as fuck, no doubt. Thank you for the good luck, Getro. No regrets. They're good. As it should be. I don't have a lot of regrets. I have some, but I don't have many things that weigh too heavily on me. Or if I do, I think time has healed those wounds. To a degree. What's up, Miwo? Thank you for the gift. Okay, go up here. So yeah, this is like a Saboom strat here. Jumping down like this, but I do think this is the way to do it. Saboom does a full 360, but I think doing it not with a 360 is like the play. And I timed it, that's like just as fast as is grabbing him early. And grabbing him early is actually annoying because fuck, I forgot to grab those. Oh man, dude. See, I got sentimental for 1 second and now I can't focus on the game anymore. I can't fucking... I'm all up in the feels, dude. You know what's so funny is like this game will get you up in the feels, but like you can't be up in your feels while you're playing the game. Does that make sense? It's like, here's a thing that makes me emotional at times, and then it's like to be your best at it, you got to be able to like either accept those emotions or put them aside. You know, so many emotions, good and bad, pretty and ugly. Yeah, let the good times roll on, and that's all you can really do at a point. Forgiveness. Forgive others and yourself. You regret not buying Bitcoin? You guys are gonna laugh at me, but I totally bought like a bunch of Bitcoin recently. Not like a bunch, but you know, a decent amount. I bought some Bitcoin recently. Am I an idiot? My plan is to hold on to it for like 10 years. That's my plan. I don't plan on touching that money, that account. I'm not gonna buy more or nothing. Unless it's to buy more after I have more savings. I'm not touching that account. Deo coin. Back when influencer cryptocurrency was just coming out, everyone was asking me about that. Deo coin win. But like every streamer who's ever like done that, it's like their coins just crash and then their community's just mad at them basically. Like even if you try to do it legit and not rug pull, like the coin's just gonna crash at some point and people are gonna stop caring about it. Past its like initial, hey guys, I have a coin now, you know. Haha, isn't this a funny meme? Oh my god. And it's like, okay, and then just immediately just fucking devalues. Or eventually just devalues. If I did a rug pull, that'd be amazing. I've already pulled so many fucking ads over you guys' eyeballs. I'm trying to atone for some of my past transgressions in this way. What's up, Resident Evil? Yeah, happy daylight savings to you as well. Thank you for the good luck. What's worse, a rug pull or an ad roll? That's me? Or that's not me, that's Amazon? Yeah. The ticker is Spy World Record, yeah. Make that shit go public. Yeah, no, but what I mean is I used to run even more ads than, like, I needed to. Which is like, again, it's like, can you really blame me at a certain point? But also, it's also, you know, it's fine. I turned them down as much as I reasonably could. Which, yes, it is still bullshit that there are still some, you know. Yeah, the system's just fucked. The system. But yeah, I used to take advantage of the ad system like crazy. Like back in like 2023. Well, back when I was like grinding like Spyro 2 and 3, I would be running like the max, like 20 whatever minutes per hour on Twitch. Back then I had like, before I was streaming on YouTube, I had like 300 viewers on Twitch or something. Spamming them with ads. And this was back when the ad program was new on Twitch. Like 2022 or whatever. Maybe even slightly before that. So there was a couple months where like they really just fucking gave you a bunch of, like way more than they used to give you for a few months like way more money than now because they were testing out like how to do it. So some months they'd be like, all right, here's your ad deal. It's like for like $1,000, $1,500 to spam your stream with ads. I couldn't even get that much money now from ads if I tried. I'm going the wrong way. Dude, I fucking love this triple. What's up, Michael? Dude, the practice is going really well. I'm probably not going to do a run today. I would have been going like 2 hours. I'll practice a little longer here, but I do want to get this TAS canyon a little bit more comfortable. I need to like quit resetting my save state so much. With too many ads, you make viewers leave the stream. I mean, yeah, you don't say. I think you're onto something. Can you run on? Yes, I believe 77K. It says on the GitHub when you download the practice ROMs, it says like which consoles are good. Or like which version to download for what console. Fuck, I shouldn't have reloaded. Actually, I do believe I have a save state right there. Perfect. Caitiff Culprit, thank you for the 9 months. She says, practice day. Yes, indeed. Practice day, yo, more like. Heck, get it. Man, I really want to jump flame charge that, but... like, I just can't do it consistently. You need to have like a frame perfect jump charge. Jump flame charge. And then it's like, if you're playing it like overly careful anyways, then you might as well just not, you know? Better to just do that and then jump charge with a better line. More consistent and better lineage. Yeah, Mechapone and burnt discs, exactly. Like that's, no, literally though, that's like the only way you can do it, like, good. You know what I'm saying? Without it being like laggy or having spikes, you know, crashes, input delay, stuff like that. I remember I used to run codes, and I still like this for Spyro 2 and 3, is you can run Game Shark codes off of like a USB. With like fucking U-Launch Elf and stuff. And I think there used to be codes like that for this game as well, but yeah, I mean that way you can use FDS and like get true ILs. I mean it's pretty, it's a lot to set up, but it's worth it, you know, given the alternatives. What's up, Raging Redneck? Welcome, welcome. I gotta not like glide there, just keep charging. Almost. Ooh, almost again. Oh my god, give me that! Oh! Imagine being on like an IL world record pace and throwing it to that. And then not aggressive enough at the end. That was good. That was like pretty good overall, but yeah. Little sloppy. I have yet to do this entire level. I have yet to even do it from here to the end, like 100% clean. Like, this is really like the hard part of the level anyways, is where I'm save stating from. God damn it. Hold on. Let me switch my save state 1 to be like right here. There we go. It's funny because like with this version of the, I always kind of talk about this. Like this is something I want to riff with Composer about. Is when you come at it from this side, like for any percent, you really can rub the wall. Like really rub your fucking dick up against the wall as you're charging down it. But when you're coming from this side, you kind of want to stop and be like further from the wall. If you ride the wall really hard, this is what happens. Let me show you. You get a fucking charge jump instead of a flop. For whatever reason. I guess maybe it's just a skill issue thing on my part. But it's just weird how it feels like more consistent that way to me. It might just be a personal preference thing, in all honesty. But I am feeling a lot more confident with that boost, which is nice. I'm getting to a point where I'm feeling confident with this route. I just need to start getting more clean practice attempts of it. Which we're getting there. Little damn it, dude. Come on. Give me this. Oh. Perfect. Do it from back, where is this? Back here. A funny detail about this is if you just run off, you can't flame charge this guy because he gets his shield up too quickly. I guess what you could do, you could glide that, but yeah. That's why you gotta charge jump off this. Maybe that's the play, is charge jump, but then like at the last moment glide, so that way you don't get the stop. People don't talk about this, but in this game when you charge jump onto the ground from a high point, Spyro slows down for a moment when he hits the ground. Like take for example in Metalhead, when you come out of the fucking key chest, and you like charge back onto the stage from behind the waterfall. I always found myself, you know, whenever I'm charging onto the ground from a high ledge, like just trying to time the fucking frame glide right to the frame before I land. And it's like, in theory, it's like, isn't a frame glide like slower than just holding charge? But in the case of landing, like you get pushed back, like the game is translating the downward momentum, you know, back into horizontal. So I think like, that's just always been something I've done in this game, but like never really thought about or like was able to articulate as like a strat. But yeah, I just find that funny. So like in this particular case, like instead of landing like that, again, it's like the difference at times may even be nothing, but it's like kind of do a little frame glide there. I don't really know if it's even better at all, to be honest. But it's just an interesting thought about the translation of momentum. Downward momentum into the ground. Oh! No. Pretend like that didn't happen. Come on, that's gotta hit, man. No. Oh, that was almost it. I rubbed it a little too hard, I think. Oh, almost. Turn on my fan here now. Oh, that feels nice. I'm gonna take a piss real quick and maybe smoke some more weed and I don't know, maybe head over to Wizard Peak or something. Try a different level. I could go for a Magic Crafters level around this point. I'll be right back. Shit, man, do a run? Should I do a run? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, check this out. I got fucking day-old coffee right here in my Sunseed Chugger mug. Who's got their chuggers in the chat, man? Cheers. Nice. Tastes like brown water. I watered it down a lot. Not bad, actually. For how watered down it is, it doesn't taste bad at all. That's the strat, is when you reheat coffee a lot in the morning, is you just add more water to it. If you drink it black, that is. And then it kind of masks the burnt cardboard taste that develops. Yeah, I'm gonna do a full, I'm not gonna do a full run, but I'm gonna keep messing with this level for a sec and then head over to Wizard Peak. We'll do runs tomorrow. Cool Pernicus with the 35 months says chuggers in the chat. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing well today. Love that Sunseed. Come on. Oh my god, Liv. Perfect. Oh my... Load the... Luckily, I made a save state right after that spot. Boom. Nothing even happened. Damn it. Again, I'm rubbing up on the wall too hard. So if I fail this, say I fail this, I have to jump back against the wall. Like, I have to do it like this. This is the recovery. Is to just keep doing it against the wall until you get it like that. Which is kind of fucking insane. Like, what's better, like setting it up again or just fucking mashing against the wall like a crazy bastard? Oh. I'm stuck. Door stuck. Fucking dude. Even me playing this safe is like fucking annoying. No, that wasn't even a boost. Is the bridge thing a part of the game? What bridge thing? Me getting stuck in the air, you mean? No, that was not a part of the game, normally. That's me doing this. Doing moon jump. But that jump I just did was normal. Unless you see the screen go like goo like super hard, then it's not a... and everything else is normal. But yeah, the strat here to get to the bridge is actually really annoying. Because you have to flame charge that to make it home in, and then jump charge here, and then charge glide that. So it's a lot, kind of a lot of inputs at once, actually. Too slow. I have to keep, whenever I fail it, I have to keep re-attempting it. So that way I can, like, have good recovery. Shit. The bump, I mean. Or boost, rather, not bump, boost. Oh my fucking god, bro. These jump charges are... fucking bitch. I gotta do it for, like, the further back I do it from... Dude, actually, hold on. Brain blast? Am I having a brain blast for it? If I, like, do it past the thing... like, just charge through it? I don't know. The fastest thing is to jump charge through it. Which I am not doing right now. That would look like that. But you don't need to go necessarily all the way on the other side like that. The bonk is surely sufficient. It's like, dude, I'm still missing it. Better to do it off to the left side, closer to the bridge, than it is off to the far side. Bad. Can't even do this fucking fan chest anymore. So scary, man. Dude, and then don't load the save state right away when that happens. If I miss the fucking boost, I gotta ego grind it, I guess you'd say. Ego grinding it would be hitting the save state every time. Recovery practice is doing this. Being like, alright, let's get up there. Get it in like in the next 2 or 3 tries, we're up there. And not losing like 20 seconds. It's an ego-less grind. Ego-less recovery. Ooh, that almost was so good. Ugh. No. I always like to think there's like a better way to do this than that, but it's really not. Beautiful. Beautiful. I should really, dissociate that flame. Not that it makes a huge difference, but you might as well. On the first firework. Oops. Good. I'm not getting the flop, man. I keep getting a fucking... Okay, let's just work on just getting the flop. Work on just letting go of square and X at the right time. There we go. We need those. Not that. That's bad. It's like, it's almost as if it's like you're not rubbing up against the wall hard enough when you're missing the flop like that. That's what it feels like. I gotta aim for like this polygon right here. Oops. Do the whole thing. I was getting this a lot better earlier. Why is this part so annoying? Am I losing my mind here? Should I switch levels? I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Here, let's just go right, yeah, let's go right here. Let's practice this. Easy every time, dude. From a save state, easy every time. Oh, never mind. Damn, even when I get a good one, it doesn't always work. It's just tougher from this angle than it is the any percent side. Not impossible, just tougher. There we go. You seeing this consistency? This is what I need for runs. And it's like he barely clips it before hitting the ground. That's like the key for me. Otherwise I'm like mistiming the jump. See, he didn't like, I was too high up on the wall there. Dude, it's such a crazy boost. It's such an oddly precise boost. It really shouldn't be this, like, precise, but it kind of is. Unless you do it from another angle. What if I did it even harder against this wall? Maybe that's the play, is to go even harder against the right side wall. So that way you land there. I think that might be the play, actually. Because the key is I want to land, like, between here and here. Like, on this part of the wall. Where I'm like walking on. Even further back, even better. But once you start landing like past the actual like inside this area, you start missing it more. Like the angle is just weird. I can't explain it. Science can't explain it. Is there a way to skip the initial waiting animation when you start the level? Is anyone no one's working on that. No, I don't believe that's possible. But maybe you could be the first to work on that, figure that out. I don't think that's a thing to be figured out though, unfortunately. That's how the level starts. You don't have control of anything during that cutscene, on the fly-in or anything. But if you could perhaps like, as an idea, if you could perhaps make the fly-in come in at a different angle, then maybe like, I don't know, you could skip it or something. Probably not, because even if you did, like say you were to offset the fly-in somehow, like by entering the level weird or something. Say you offset the fly, you're still gonna land like on flat ground and the cutscene's gonna play. Like unless you could turn all the way 90 degrees left or right, or I should say 45 degrees left or right and go off onto like the supercharged part. So it doesn't really make sense. But if there was a way, yeah, to displace your fly-in, then maybe. Because you don't have control of Spyro during that. I might go to treetops just for funsies, just so I can practice the day's supercharge a little more, since I've been doing this level like crazy lately. Let's finish up this this playthrough of this level right now, and then let's head over to treetops or Wizard Peak, or both. No. Perfect movement. It's gotta be, look, I gotta be so honest, it's probably faster to just charge off here, charge off and then slide off here, but it's tougher to get the slide offs right doing it that way. But the double slide off, like unless you do it perfectly, is kind of slow, if I'm being so honest. Let's make a save state like right, or actually, oh, I already made it, whatever. What the TAS does is goes down and flames him and then like pulls back the glide into the gem like that. Do you see it? Do you see the vision? It's so insane. You have to have like the perfect height and pullback for that. Oh, there we go. See that? And then you have to curve it back towards the bird as well. Oh, and then grab all that. That would be like technically the fastest thing, right? Maybe the earlier I can flame him, the better. Compare that to this. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe I should time it. Oops, fucking Windows noises. We love them. Love Windows noises. Oh yeah, just don't use the reset button. You're good. Oh my. Can this Windows 10 please just shut the fuck up? Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm probably making you guys think it's your computer. No, it's mine. It's on my end. Yeah, sorry guys. Here's what I'll do. I'll do it from like right here. This is more like what it would be on a run. When should I stop timing? I wonder. I'll stop timing like once I hit the bird, I guess. Not sure if that got everything. 6.1. Hold on. Ugh. 5.8. Like, ideally I can charge off here. What I'm saying is, ideally I can charge off here and then stop like that, do it like that. But the problem is that it's like really easy to like hit the corner doing that. Also try jump charging as well. But either way. What if I intentionally bonked on him? Is that good? My guess is no. I mean, you do get the gem. You just charge jump into his face. But you'd have to glide out of that. The problem is that like, yeah, you're not moving immediately out of the gem collection. Is what makes that slow. Compared to just doing this. I gotta get it like that. It is definitely faster than the slide. My slide offs are looking like on average. Say I got all that. On average, they're looking like a tenth to at least 3/10 slower when I'm slide offing. The slide offs do feel really good, but if they're slower, then it's like, eh. It's really hard to do that fade back correctly. Only there was a way to point a flame down. Like, you can point a flame up, but the only way you can point a flame down is to jump charge it. It's like, ideally, the sooner you hit him. Yeah, like if you can hit him like that, then that's what you want. Get the flame out as soon as possible so you can act as quickly out of the movement. Like that. It's really hard. Maybe, yeah, just charge off flame might be the play, honestly. Yeah. Dude, low-key, like, why overcomplicate it? Like, hold on. Just charge, flame charge off the ledge. Like, hello. Yeah, that's faster probably than what even the TAS does. Because again, the TAS does something like this. Like with the fade back and everything, like all perfected. I'm sure like all perfected, that is probably just about as fast as just this. But yeah, definitely better than the slide offs for sure. I just need to make sure to remember to flame charge off the ledge. It's like the premise is that like the earlier you hit them, and as long as you grab the gem out of the air like somewhat fast, then that's like the ideal thing. It's like you don't gotta be all fancy, you know? We don't gotta be fancy schmancy about it. And luckily these reds are pretty lenient as well, which is nice. Where are they? I'm not even like really paying attention. Maybe I should slide off this first one. Just to get the reds quicker and then flame charge off. That'd be kind of sick, actually. You really got to do it at the edge. You really got to flame charge right at the edge to hit him. Yeah, that's like the way to do it. And then the other thing is like right here. Let me make a save state like right here. Like say you're coming from back over this way. Yeah, this needs practice. Because you need to be like already sort of curving back into that roll. Dude, I'm like fucking this up. It's like, I want to charge jump like around like that, but I don't want to get like pushed too hard away. Maybe it's best not to charge jump here. Just get like a really tight angle. Because even if you hit the wall there, like... It's really scary to go in here with that wall being there. I just gotta be more ballsy with it. Maybe just intentionally walk around the wall. No, you get stuck on the corner. Yeah, even if you intentionally try to walk around, this is what happens. So once you're stuck on that corner, you're stuck on it. Something like that. So close. There we go. That's how you do it. A lot of walking. Like, even when you do it well, it's a lot of walking. I should watch, like, what the TAS does there. Because I don't think Smokey's IL does the thing there. Yeah, Smokey's IL comes from a different direction. Here we are. Right where I wanted to look. Oops, wait a minute. So you guys can see there. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, they do the pullback thing, which, you know, again, in a TAS is probably the fastest. Oh, the TAS just grabs it like that. Oh. Oh. I thought they came around. Let me see how many frames you're dropping by doing that. Turn on the thing. Show dragon touch. Okay, that was kind of a bad one. Let's see what it says. 22. If we can get that number like under 10, maybe justified. Like right there, what do we got? 10. We want 0, you know, obviously. By touching the dragon in the correct spot. But if you have to go all the way out of your way like that, then... Like, what's the furthest away we can get and still get optimal frame? Like here, maybe? Yeah, that's optimal frame. Like there, probably is optimal frame. Yeah. And then we want to not worry about this gem right here. Or do worry about it? I don't know. That's like the best way to do it. You don't have to get all the way around and get all of them though. Because right here, another save state. Yeah, you have to jump charge into that. Because if you just empty charge and turn, you won't get the other one. The far one. And that's good anyways, because you don't want to exit like directly like this anyways. It's still pretty awkward to do that. I mean, that's ideal, is you just exit like with all the gems. But if you leave these two, you can just jump charge and then turn. You have to keep it neutral on the stick though. If you like turn left, Sparks doesn't grab it. Even with the manual grab. Interesting. I should not flame charge that bird. I have a bad habit of going for that. Okay. Reload the music, head back over here. Let's redo this save state by loading another one. Yeah, let's load this one. And then, yeah, let's load this and then we'll make the other one down there. Still gotta practice this. Dude. Yeah, that might be the way, is to like just jump. Kind of like Dark Hollow where you jump charge down like that. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Jump flame charge down. You gotta do a fast one though. Like if you're gonna manually collect the red, you gotta jump flame charge. But if you don't manually collect the red, which you technically don't have to, then you want to flame charge off the edge like this. It's a very subtle difference. But it's a difference about whether you'd hit him or not, given the approach. See, that worked. That's what you want, basically, is to not have to manual grab the red. Is to land on the ground in such a way that you grab both these reds, but you gotta be turning while charging in order to do that. To, like, get the right angle. Like, that's not gonna work, you know? You gotta come at it wide to give yourself the best chance there. See, that missed a red. That's what you want. You want to like perfectly run off that ledge like this. Make a save state again here. Back in that slot that we wanted. 3, I think. See what Dragon Touch that is. 10, I think. 8. 8 is acceptable. You can see, you guys can see why I'm so addicted to this level. It's just really stimulating to try to get all the strats. That should be optimal frame. Yep, very nice. That's perfect. That's what we want. Then leave these two like that. Perfect. Perfect. You've been napping? Nice. Oh, that didn't grab. Jumped away too quick. That was bad. 22. No, 11. 11's. Again, if it's like 10 frames or less, then it's like not as bad as it could be. And I gotta just be careful to jump charge and then do a fadeaway. Neutral jump charge, then fadeaway. Oop, missed that red there. So this will be neutral jump charge into recovery. Or no, we're good. Ah, but I keep turning away from the neutral jump charge too early is the problem there. Gotta make sure I'm grabbing those. Hopefully getting less than 10 frames lost. Ideally optimal frame, and then we grab those like that and keep it moving. That's gotta be the best of all worlds there. If you miss that red there, it's like, oh my god, no. But let's do that. And that should be optimal frame there. Oh, you have to neutral jump. I keep trying to like press forward there out of that dragon, but it has to be a neutral jump charge. Whether you leave 2 or 1 gem here. And then turn away. Fuck. It's good spin jump practice as well. Oh, good jump charge there. Optimal frame. What if I hold R1 or like press R1 from here? Like do one of these. It might not be bad if you leave 1 like to press R1. Yeah, it's good. I left 1 here. Maybe R1's the play. Roll into jump charge. Am I like on 1 for that? That's crazy. Is that even optimal frame anymore? That's 10. That was so good it was bad. How we doing, guys? Do we want to go to a new level? Let's go to treetops. Let's get out of here. Skedaddle. I think I've spent enough of a lifetime in there so far. Let all those strats kind of simmer for a while, you know. Keep it mellow. I should go back to loot, really. But I'll go back to that another time. Someone was talking about, like, can we skip this animation? That'd be kind of cool if that was possible, this whole section. What I should do is jump charge out of it. I've been charge jumping. I have a specific actual setup for this double flame charge. But, truth be told, it would be faster if I jump charged. Like, right when you see... I think a good visual cue to know when you can time a jump is when you see the letterbox. Once the letterbox starts moving, you can jump charge. Or, like, right before he wakes up the second guy. Yeah. That's the visual cue. Ooh, almost. It's like right after he passes the fire, but more closer to when he, yeah, right. You want to think, instead of when he passes the fire, think of like right when he's about to wake him up. Right there. That's good. That'd be good. I also reworked this section a little bit, hitting this guy. But I kind of fucked that up. I still do like the whatever flame charge there. But I think a flame charge would be better, right? Given that approach. Just do this whole intro a few times. So now they're all awake, which means I gotta play it more carefully. Actually works out kind of nicely with that strat when they're awake. Dare I let the thief wake some of them up? I like the play, maybe. That does make those guys a lot easier from that angle. Dude, I keep missing the jump charge now. Wake him up. It's weird. He's like, he doesn't... I'm confused what's causing those other guys to stay asleep. Like, if I just follow the guy... Yeah, I wonder what it is about, like, when you kill that other guy early. Like, it's very odd. When you kill this guy early, the other guys don't wake up. Like, why? Only that guy that works that way. Which means maybe it's better to leave him for later, but probably it is slower to leave him for later. Like, don't attack him at all. And now they'll wake up. Right. But is it better to grab this green? That actually might not be bad. If I'm being so fucking honest right now, I'm gonna make a save state here in just a moment. Okay. I'm gonna make a save state right here, I guess. So I could... Oh, trying to see if I'm doing this fast enough to not wake them up. I need to do it faster. This should be a little faster. There we go. Okay, so now I can time this. 6.6. I'll stop timing when I hit that ledge, or land on that ledge. Guys, I think it doesn't really matter whether you keep these guys alive or not, or awake or not. Slow. Dr. Walker, thank you for the 18 months. Something real cozy about a good practice stream. Dude, thank you, Dr. Walker. Yeah, I agree. Cozy vibes indeed. What if I... Hold on. Let's go back to the top of the level. I don't like practicing from that spot. It just feels weird. Shit. Make a save state right here. That's how I used to do it. This is the more modern way to do it. And then this would be an alternate way to do it. You just completely avoid him. Which seems kind of nonsensical, but it allows these guys to wake up. And you can still grab this gem like that. So I need some like manual timer shit going on here. I'm just gonna like load from the whole start of the level. That was bad. I'm getting kind of losing my mind here a little, everybody. I came here to practice the day's supercharge. Now I'm like super hardcore about the start. I'll just start it from here. Nope. Nope. Crossing around the 11-second mark there. Now let's just ignore him completely. Dude, how come he's like dying that way now? Maybe I should try doing it like that, going to his left. But yeah, crossing right at about where it ticked over to 11. If you did this much faster, you could get up to like 10 maybe. Pretend like I got all that. That would have been like right as it hit 11. I'm gonna try it this way, where you let them all wake up, except for the second one. Dude, thank you, Skywalker. Hope you're enjoying it. Shame you can't kill the thieves. Yeah, I know, right? You can do it to the red one if you hit him early. The same might be true for this green one as well, but you can't reach them in time. They're like vulnerable before they start their whole race cycle thing. At least the red one is. Okay, try this. Try him. It's pretty similar, honestly. You cross right on there at about 11. I should really try flaming him like off the hold on. I think when I get up here, make a new save state like right. Whoa. New save state like right here. Ooh, let him throw. Like flame really quick out of there, out of that shit. Wait, I have to like glide off. Trying to flame the guy from as far as possible here. Yeah, glide off flame is the play for that. And then you can like angle the jump more towards the ledge. So like that. So from the top of the level here, from the first save state, let's do it the old way. Right as it hit 11, basically. Also, maybe like flame charge a jump on that second guy to get up the curb. You have to go around like there. The far end of the ledge. Damn it. Bitch out the way. What if you could, like, flame before there? Flame before hitting that guy? Like that. What's up, Nova? How you doing? You sent me an email? Thanks. I'll take a look at that later. Oh man, I am getting pretty tired here. I got my Gatorade here. Let me chug some of this. Oh yeah, all the food additives and dyes. It's really good. Good stuff. All that stevia. Ton of artificial sweetener. It's really good for you guys. Hey, at least it's not making me fat. At least I can say that much. It may be killing me, but it ain't making me fat. Alright, well, what do you guys think? Am I done for today? Am I dusted? Am I washed for today? Let me do the day's supercharge before I'm done here, and then I'll call it a day, I think. It's about that time, I think. It's about that time, folks. I am happy with all the stuff I looked at today. Of course, everything still needs work. But I am feeling like, out of everything I practiced today, I am feeling like TAS Canyon is going to be doable in runs, hopefully tomorrow. Everything else, probably not. Like, all this shit I'm doing here, like, I need to do this the normal way. Like, this is the normal way for me. Do that. Or something along those lines, and then continue. Literally doesn't fucking matter, that beginning. I just don't know what the best option is. That's really, it's kind of more of a thought experiment than anything. Am I off now? In a sec. There's one more supercharge I want to look at. It's right over here. I guess I'll just, I'll do it from right here. I remember someone was saying that double flame charge is better there. Let me see if I can get that double flame charge coming out of a glide this way. I always feel so sketchy running up to that. Should do it off of like this point over here. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Just really trying to stretch this flame charge as much as possible. Is all that jump charging good? All that jump charging can't be good for my blood pressure. Is that the way to do it? This is how I used to do it. Just do that. And then miss. Go for this. And then full hop. Get down there. This whole level's so fucking annoying. Honestly. But yeah, I do end up going really wide when I charge through them. I might as well do that shit. But just try to get just focus on getting this solid, and then you can jump charge as much as you want. Like a little gay boy. I'm a little lad who loves jump charging unnecessarily. Alright. Grab this, and then make a save state here, and then we're done. Should be red guy sitting here. No, he's not there. But I'm gonna pretend like he is there just for the sake of if that happens in a run, which it does happen sometimes. Also, the music's dead. Oh my gosh, no. Nice. That's what we want, ladies and gentlemen. This is ambitious. Dude, this... all the things I'm practicing here are completely unnecessary, but they are pretty cool. This looks faster than it is. It's like saves a second. But it feels so good, man. It feels so good to hit. I wonder if I can, like, hit this. I don't know. There's like a 120 version of the composer charge there. Because normally I would just jump around and hit it, but... Oh, and normally I do this. Let's see if there's another way to do it. Perfect. Oh my god, give me that. Whatever. Okay, let's try this now. Like, that's gotta be faster, right? That's gotta be faster than doing the jump. To do the composer charge, but turn it right. Like, even if you do miss that last one, which I tend to. Ooh, nice, got the bonkless there. Right into the damage, perfect. I could probably cut that turn a little tighter on the supercharge ramp. Then I should probably, like, slide off at that point since I'll have grabbed... I don't have to worry about flame charging the two chests now. Slide off is stupid there. You want to jump charge down against the wall. It's gonna be a different game when you come back? Dude, yeah. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, just with all the optimized strats and stuff. That's kind of a funny thing is, like, you know, doesn't ever change. If you're talking about Vortex, then probably, yeah. Vortex got a lot more stuff since, I reckon, since you last ran it. For 120, I mean, I don't know. 120, I don't know. Every category has definitely, like, had its little improvements, for sure. It's kind of cool, you know, there's still stuff being found, I guess. Even if not many of us are even really doing all the new stuff in runs or anything. All this risky devil's advocate stuff. At least it, like, exists, and at least I'm trying. Composer, you know, as well. Luminescent holding it down on PAL, you know. Jordy doing some cool stuff. I gotta like learn to let go of my supercharge there when I know I'm gonna miss him like that. Like, right, find a way to like glide out of that. Vortex is solved? You think? We don't even have Fasty in the record yet. Right? Or do we? Or Fasty, or I think record's missing Fasty, Jock Bounce, whatever it's called, Jock Flop. And I think it might have missed like maybe the, I don't think it does TAS tops. Does record do TAS tops? I don't think it does. Maybe it does, I don't know. In Vortex. I know it's missing like a couple of things, but it is kind of an older run at this point, so that makes sense. Still an amazing run, of course. No, I'm like, I keep clipping like the fucking door frame. Damn, man, come on. Your sum of this is like a 1913, that's fucking insane. Wonder what a composers and ands is. Oh, there we go, finally, Jesus. Give me that. Wait that. when you don't trust the monkey, just wait. Honestly. I'm starting to get a little tired from holding square. You can tell my supercharging is starting to falter here. Dude, I have to like get that recovery better. $19.2x, wow. Wow, the fucking African guy meme. Wow. Wow. I would say that's exactly what I would sound like if I saw that. I saw 1930 or something. Record's 1950, right? Or is it a 4x now? I don't even know. 1950. Sub 1930. 19.2x is nuts. But you know what? To be honest, it's like the level of optimization. I think any percent and again, a lot thanks to Composer. The level of optimization with the any percent and Vortex records now is pretty high, which is good. That's a good thing. You know, that's something we really don't have in 120%. I'm kind of embarrassed to say, like this category, like, you know, everyone joking like, oh yeah, 118 is next, you know, but like unironically, that is still humanly possible. Maybe even though no human can do it yet. Until it gets to a point, like, it's starting to feel like in those categories that it's getting to a point where, like, we're starting to see the human limit. But I don't think we're quite there yet, 120. Oh, movement and record is sloppy, you think? I don't know. I'll speak to the any percent record. It's fucking really good. I'm obviously not so, like, opinionated about the Vortex record. I have not many thoughts, not as many nuanced thoughts about that. Yeah, so we're speaking, like, on the opposite ends of it. No, Composer's any percent record is, like, genuinely really well optimized. Like, yeah, there's, like, a couple time losses here or there, but, like, just insane. Just insane from start to finish, like, how strong it is. That's how I felt about my my 119 in this category, is that it's like, the early game was really good, like, I felt like everything was really good. You know, that's how Composer's any percent record feels. It's like, everything is really good, it's like, you barely don't even have time to save anywhere. Like, technically, maybe a couple seconds here or there, but that's, like, really splitting hairs. Whereas my 120 record, like, there's spots where I lose time for sure. Doesn't make any, like, super major mistakes, but it has some, like, visually suboptimal stuff for sure. Not to mention all these strats that I'm not doing. Probably for the better. That's the other kind of question, is once I get back to world record level in this, is like, am I gonna do all these strats, like, for real, you know? So I've had to really have, like, an attitude that's not world record pilled lately. So that way I could be more inspired to try stuff like this. Try routing like this. Very nice. Oh, almost very nice. Really? Wow. Perfect. Human limit will be reached. Hardest game in speedrunning confirmed. Hardest game to call the human limit, for sure. It's a very hard game to decide where it's gonna end, you know? Which is a good thing. That's a good problem for a speedrun to have. It's like, people aren't so sure, like, how much further it can go. It's already pretty damn good. But still, despite that, like, the possibility is there. Dude, I'm just fucking up this ending all day, dude. I think I might call it here. I think we did good for today. I still haven't looked at the Wizard Peak stuff, but I don't know. I am gonna call it while I slowly glide over to this island. Good little practice sesh today. 3.5 hours. Not bad. What the fuck? I'm not even logged in over here. Go on Twitch. See who I want to raid. Should I even bother raiding anyone anymore? I always go out of my way to raid someone. Like, what's even the point, man? Brad, is Brad on right now? Hey, Brad. Wow. Wow, what? Saw Sab stream a few weeks back. Sab like Sabrina? I haven't seen her go online in a hot minute. Good luck with the wasps. Yeah, they seem to have chilled out. They seem to have chilled out. So I can smoke weed on my patio again. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll grind out some runs. It'll be great. Everyone's gonna have a great time. Hopefully we can get back up to 600 subscribers. Maybe I could come up with an interesting sub goal at some point, but looking forward to runs tomorrow, especially with TAS Canyon. And I'll see you guys then. Have a beautiful day. Love you guys. Mwah.